September 12th, 2023. Out of Pocket Sports presents Week 2 in the NFL. Chris Lamar's takes and opinions and reviews. Thank you for tuning in. So, Jordan Love. Okay. So, I didn't know what to think about Mr. Love himself. Jordan, number 10. He's been on the bench for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I watched the game when Aaron Rodgers got hurt and he played against Kansas City. I wasn't impressed. So, I can only go by what the analysts are saying. And it wasn't good. So I'm in New York. I watched the Green Bay versus Chicago. So this was Love versus Fields, right? And we're not even going to talk about Justin on this one. This is the Love show, ladies. So Jordan Love, he was 15 of 27, threw for 245 with 3 touchdowns. So Jordan Love, he looked the part. From what I recall, so I didn't drink any alcohol on Sunday. He was poised. He had 15 throws that was completed, of the 27. He threw some touchdowns, he looked good. So they ran the ball 9 times. Well, hold on. Let me see how many times they ran the ball. Aaron Jones had nine carries for 41 yards. So let me just see here. They had 92 total rushing yards, 237 passing yards. They averaged 5.5 yards per carry, and then they had 15 first downs. So their efficiency was on third down was 9 and 16. But Jordan Love looked the fucking part. So that's all I gotta say about Jordan Love. We'll see what week 2 holds, but I was impressed. My man passed the eye test. Shout out to his mom, Mama Love. She was in there. She was sitting in the high seats, sitting with the common folk. So next, we're going to talk about Miami, right? Tua. This motherfucker passed the ball 45 times. He had 466 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, but that's none of my business. So Tyreek Hill had 11 receptions, 215 yards. That's 215 and 2 touchdowns. Not 1, but 2. Shout out, y'all know I'm a Cowboy fan, and Dez was my guy. You know what I'm saying? And I used to pick him on fantasy. We used to call the motherfucker 2 touchdown Dez. Throw up the X one time for the one time. So Tua is another guy that they talk shit about. You know what I'm saying? QB1, any chance they get to try to get somebody else, they fucking will try to get the opportunity. They wanted to get Deshaun Watson, but it fell through. They probably wanted Aaron Rodgers too. You know what I'm saying? But I want to quick segue. I want to send my deepest condolences to the Rodgers family for tearing his Achilles. To the Jets fans, to everybody who bought tickets and had to witness the Zach Wilson show, my condolences. But I digress. So the thing about, I want to say one thing about the Chargers. I think that trying to have one-on-one man-to-man coverage against Tyreek Hill, I don't think that was a good idea. In hindsight, is always 2020. I never played organized football. I'm not a coach. You know what I'm saying? But I won some games on Madden. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have fucking think that was going to be a good defensive strategy. And I'll digress. So shout out to Miami, and obviously Tyreek Hill is on pace for 2,000 yards. And I hope he sets the record. Not against the Cowboys, but I hope he gets that record. So next, we are going to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Black Birdie. You know what I'm saying? So, see, I want to go to Colin Kaepernick. He did a review on the volume and was like giving Brock Purdy a bunch of backhanded compliments. Like he couldn't say something positive without saying something negative. And I watched the game. So this was the 1:00 game. And I got a friend that is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I didn't even text him. So Brock Purdy was 19 of 29. He threw for 220 yards with 2 touchdowns. So McCaffrey, he had a $150 touchdown, 22 carries. He was a fucking stud. Brandon Ayuk, 8 receptions, 130, not 1 but 2 touchdowns. So Brock, he don't fuck around. He stand in the pocket and he delivered the ball. He had that corner touchdown when he threw it in the bread basket when Ayuk was against Patrick Peterson, and he toe tapped the sideline like a ballet dancer. So Brock, he's like, all he do is win. He get the ball quick. He stand in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? He's in really good shape. He bounced back versus an injury. You know, I'm a Cowboy fan. He handed us fucking that vacation pass, that package slip last year. You know what I'm saying? So when I say something genuine, it is what it is. So I don't know football. I don't know mechanics. I don't know how to scout. I thought Michael Bishop and Jimmy Chang was going to be good in the NFL. So I don't know shit, but I just went to the doctor for a physical, and I got 20/20 vision, baby. And Brock Purdy, he looked like a franchise quarterback. So it is what it is. Shout out to fucking Jordan Love for getting the win week 1. Green Bay looks like they got a good, pass, run attack, solid defense. Shout out to Miami for making it exciting. I couldn't watch that game. I was trying to stream it on my Amazon Fire Stick app. Wasn't happening on CBS, so I'm gonna get a chance to see Miami play. I want to see the greatest show down South Florida. And then shout out to Brock Purdy, San Francisco. This must-watch football. It's must-watch football. Yo, that's my time, y'all. I love y'all. Yo, fucking subscribe.